NVCA second graders, you have a writing assignment due this week on Friday. The writing assignment is a friendly, persuasive letter. You are going to write to your homeroom teacher and tell her about your dream location for an outing and why should we go there. Remember, use your imagination. There are no limits. This assignment is due this Friday, December 19th, before you leave for break. Now, there's 5 important pieces that are required in this assignment. The heading, which is an address and a date. The greeting, which is your hello, so dear, the person's name, and don't forget the comma. Then your body, which is your supporting details. After that comes your closing, which is your goodbye. Also, don't forget a comma there. Below that will be your signature, which is your name. All 5 pieces are required. Now, let's take time to look at a few examples.
December 12th, 2014. Dear Mrs. West and Mrs. Fuller, your ideas for an MVCA outing are great. However, I think it would be so fun to go to Neverland and meet Captain Hook. Captain Hook is a fearless leader and can teach us all how to delegate. We could ride on Captain Hook's ship, the Jolly Roger. It would be so fun to set sail and feel the breeze in our hair. Then Captain Hook could teach us how to make someone walk the plank and talk like a pirate. Arr, matey, shiver me timbers! While in Neverland, we may get a glimpse of Tinker Bell and Peter Pan. We could dress up like pirates. It would be so funny to see Captain Hook run away when he hears Peter Pan pretending to sound like a clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. This is why I think we should take an MVCA outing to Neverland. Your friend, Mrs. Lasky.
I know that you are planning on an MVC outing and I love your ideas. However, I have the most super fantastic outing idea for our class. I believe it would be amazing to visit Superhero Land. The superheroes fight for justice and work to help those in trouble. Don't you think it would be amazing to actually meet heroes like Superman and Spider-Man? What about Wonder Woman and Captain America? I think it would be outrageous to learn how to bolt through the sky like Superman and crawl up skyscrapers like Spider-Man. I'm sure that Wonder Woman would let us toss out her lasso of truth and magic bracelets. Captain America would surely allow us to see his indestructible shield. Wouldn't it be neat to pose holding it up in the air? It would be awesome to feel so strong and powerful. I am sure that we could get a tour of the top secret superhero headquarters. Maybe we'll even be able to tag along on a rescue mission. Best of all, we could learn how to use our inner powers to save people and work to change criminals' hearts. It would be completely, amazingly fantastic to visit Superhero Land for our next MVC outing. Let's start planning. Your super friend, Mrs. West.
Mrs. West and Mrs. Lasky. I think you both have fantastic ideas for MVC outings. However, I think mine is the best. I think we should take the whole second grade to Fairyland. I know we would love to go to Fairyland. We would all have so much fun. Just imagine the beautiful skies filled with the colors of the rainbow and hundreds of small sparkly fairies flying over our heads. As they passed by, they would sprinkle us with fairy dust. That is when the real fun would begin. We would grow wings and take to the sky like birds. We would fly as fast as cheetahs can run. We would then fly on over to Fernland Palace. There, the majestic soldiers who protect the palace would take us on a tour through the hidden passages. Imagine walking through dark, warm tunnels that lead through the palace. We would be in the living room and then slip in a door and be in the game room within seconds. After visiting the palace, we would step out the door and take a swim in the majestic monarch ocean, where the water is warm as bathwater all year round. The water is as blue as the sky, and there are millions of beautiful butterflies filling the area. Fairyland is a special, magical place. I am sure the Queen of Fairies would use her magic to grant us all one wish. What would you wish? I am sure we would love a trip to magical Fairyland. I am going to start planning today. Love, your teaching buddy, Mrs. Fuller.
All right, MVCA second graders, you should be ready to write a persuasive, friendly letter now. Don't forget your heading with your address and the date, your greeting, which is your hello, and the person's name you're addressing. Then a comma. Then after that is your body with your supporting details of where we should go on an MVCA outing. After that comes your closing, which is your goodbye. Don't forget a comma there too. And following that is your signature, which is your name. Don't forget this assignment is due Friday. Join us in writing class this week to learn more details about your persuasive, friendly letter. Don't forget, it's due Friday by the end of the day before you leave for break. Have a great day.